Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about tech talent and transformation. We'll take a look at what will the workplace of 2025 look like. So let me know in the comments below, do you think AI is going to transform the workplace? And if so, how do you think it's going to impact your day-to-day work? What are some examples where you have seen AI transforming the way we work? Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified when we release our next video. So here's the thing. The world of work has changed. If you had told me 15 years ago that I would be working from home, at least one day a week, I probably would have said no chance. But here I am, and many others are doing it too. The way we work is changing. Technology is changing rapidly, and new technologies come every single day. And there are lots of concerns about things like automation and artificial intelligence, AI taking over the jobs that we do. In fact, the World Economic Forum estimates that by 2025, AI and other factors will replace about 800 million jobs. Now that may sound alarming, but it also means that there will be an opportunity to create more than 97 million new jobs. So the pace of change isn't slowing down, and if anything, it's only going to get faster. So what does this mean for you? How can you be prepared for these changes? Well, according to a recent study done by Coursera and the Economist Intelligence Unit, they identified 3 key areas where we need to focus on, which they called tech, talent, and transformation. And I'd love to hear from you. Do you agree with the findings of the study? Let me know in the comments below. Now, by tech, they mean technology. This includes skills around AI, data science, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and more. By talent, they mean the skills we need to succeed in the future of work, including things like creativity, critical thinking, complex problem solving, digital transformation, leadership, and the list goes on. By transformation, they mean the shift in how we work, such as remote and hybrid work, flexible work schedules, and the gig economy. And all of this leads us to a really important question, which is how do we close the gap between the skills that workers have today versus the skills that they'll need tomorrow? Well, in order to answer this question, Coursera commissioned a survey to understand the current state of skills and how these skills will evolve in the future. They did this by looking at 3 different groups: current workers, business leaders, and academics. They asked them about their skills today and their predictions about the skills that will be needed in 2025. So let's start with the top 3 skills that workers have today. Number 3 is creativity and originality. Creativity and originality means being able to come up with new ideas and concepts that are both imaginative and practical. Number 2 is complex problem solving. Problem solving means being able to identify complex problems and develop creative solutions. Number 1 is critical thinking. Critical thinking means being able to analyze information objectively and make well-reasoned decisions. Now let's take a look at the top 3 skills that workers will need in 2025. Number 3 is digital transformation. Digital transformation means being able to use digital technologies to create new products and services and improve existing ones. Number 2 is AI. AI means being able to design, develop, and use artificial intelligence systems. And number 1 is cloud computing. Cloud computing means being able to use cloud-based technologies to store, manage, and process data. Okay, now let's take a look at the top 3 skills that business leaders think workers will need in 2025. Number 3 is digital transformation. This is the same as the one we already talked about. Number 2 is creativity and originality. This is the one that workers ranked as number 3. And number 1 is AI. This is the same as the one we talked about earlier. So there is a gap. There is a gap between the skills that workers have today and the skills that they will need in 2025. And there is also a gap between the skills that workers think they will need in 2025 and the skills that business leaders think they will need in 2025. What are the implications? Well, first of all, this means that there is a need for education and training that can help workers develop the skills they need to succeed. Secondly, this means that workers need to be aware of the skills gap and be proactive in developing the skills they need to succeed. Finally, this means that businesses need to be aware of the skills gap and invest in the education and training of their employees. This report found that there is a significant gap in the skills that workers have today and the skills that they will need in 2025. To close this gap, workers need to invest in their own education and training, which is something that I am a big advocate of. I believe that everyone should invest in their own education and training, and this is not something that you do once. This is something that you do throughout your entire life. As the world changes and as technology changes, we need to make sure that we are upskilling and reskilling ourselves to stay relevant. This means that we need to keep learning new things, and we need to keep updating our skills. I want to share with you some resources that can help you learn more about AI and other tech topics. We have a bunch of free online courses on various platforms. You can go and check those out. In addition to that, we have some paid courses that come with a certificate. Those certificates can help you stand out in the job market. We also have some other resources that I think you might find useful. First one is our newsletter. Every week, we send out a newsletter with the latest news and views on AI and data science. You can sign up for it on our website. Second one is our podcast. On the podcast, we interview leading experts in the field of AI and data science. You can listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. Third one is our blog. On the blog, we have articles on a variety of topics related to AI and data science. So go and check it out. As we close this video, remember that the future of work will require us to be adaptable, to be flexible, and to be lifelong learners. As technology continues to evolve, we need to make sure that we are evolving with it. This will help us to not only thrive in our careers, but also to contribute to the economy and to society as a whole. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like this video. Hit that subscribe button so you get notified when we release our next video. Feel free to connect with me on social media. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.